Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your Ram Sai. In this session, we are going to learn about environmental biology. The most important topic is that ecological pyramids. What are the ecological pyramids and what are the different types of ecological pyramids and what are the importance of ecological pyramids and what are the limitations that take part in the ecological pyramids. Let us see in the detail. Ecological pyramid is the graphical representation of number of organisms and the energy process how it is takes place from one trophic level to another trophic level and the biomass of successive trophic levels how it is takes place we are going to learn in the case of ecological pyramids. And the ecological pyramid is given by the Charles Elton, who is the great scientist in the year 1927. And let us take that biomass and the number of organisms and the energy of an organism that transfer from one organism to one trophic level to another trophic level, from consumer level to producer level to the consumer level, represented in the form of pyramid. Hence it is known as the ecological pyramid. Let us see with the basic structure of an ecological pyramid, that is the primary each bar in this pyramid is represented with the different trophic level. The primary level is occupied by the green plants that are autotrophic organisms like plants, herbs, trees and algae in case of aquatic ecosystem. And example, and after that are feeding upon the herbivores. The secondary trophic level is occupied by the herbivores and tertiary is occupied by the carnivores, and after that apex organisms are occupied by the top level of the pyramid. And let us see in case of this ecological pyramid, the energy transfer takes place between one trophic level to the another trophic level as we see in this pyramidal structure. Let us see each trophical level with the different types of pyramids we are going to learn now. Let's go to that slide. Pyramid of biomass. Let us take what is mean by biomass. Biomass means the weight of an organism in particular trophic level is known as the biomass. Let us see that upright. It is upright in case of terrestrial ecosystem. The primary producers are high in weight in the terrestrial ecosystem. After that, a lot of number of primary producers are there that are weight is very high. After that, less number of herbivores that feeds upon these primary producers that are in less weight. After that, it is leads to the primary consumers that are carnivores that are very less in biomass. After that, top carnivore one or two organisms like lion or tiger will be occupying the apex level that are which are in less biomass. So it shows the upright pyramid, that means it is upright in nature. So the primary producers, herbivores, primary carnivores, and the top carnivores occupies which shows the upright in nature in case of terrestrial ecosystem. And the pyramid of biomass in aquatic ecosystem shows the totally different pattern. It is inverted in shape. Let us see the small organisms like small planktons or small algae occupies the primary producer level that are very less in biomass, that is very less in weight of the organism. After that, small fishes occupies the secondary or herbivorous level. After that, the large whales are different big type of organism that occupies the carnivorous level or top level carnivores which are very high in weight. So the tropic level shows that the tropical structure shows that it is inverted shape in case of aquatic ecosystem. Pyramid of number. In case of pyramid of number, each trophic level occupies the different type of organism that are very less in number. The number is decreasing as we goes to the top level of the top of the each trophic level. When we cross one trophic level, there will be reducing in the number of an organism, which shows that that will be in the upright shape in case of the pyramid of number in terrestrial ecosystem. So in case of aquatic ecosystem or in case of tree ecosystem, In case of tree ecosystem, we can see in the number only one tree will be there, that is very only one in number. After that, a lot of it will give the support to a lot of birds that are very high in number. After that, the parasites which feed on these birds has very high in number, like ectoparasites. After that, it will leads to the second hyperparasites. The hyperparasites which lives on the parasites, which are very high in number. So the number of organisms are increasing from one trophic level to the another trophic level, which gives the inverted shape of the pyramid. And in some cases it shows that tree ecosystem shows that spindle shape means the top level carnivore, the primary producer is only one. After that will give the lot of birds feeding on this one tree. But the top level carnivore, if these ecto and endoparasite not there means the top level carnivore, let us take the eagle which feeds upon the different types of birds. So it will show the spindle shape, only one single organism is there, no, so it will show the spindle shape. In case of some cases it will show the spindle shape in case of plant ecosystem or tree ecosystem. Let us come to the pyramid of energy. In case of pyramid of energy, the primary producers are occupied by the bottom of the trophic level, which has the very high amount of energy. That energy is transferred to one trophic level to the another trophic level as follows. But in case of, let us take 100% of energy is present in these primary producers, that only 10% of energy is reaching to the next trophic level. What about the 90% of energy is going? It is going into the atmosphere in the form of loss of heat during the process of heating. So only 10% of energy is transferring from one trophic level to the another trophic level. This process is given by the great scientist Lindemann. Lindemann given this only 10% rule. Only 10% of energy the transfer takes place from one trophic level to another trophic level. In case of energy, always remember that in case of energy, always it is upright. Energy pyramid of energy is always upright. So a lot of times a question came that which pyramid will be the always upright in shape. The energy pyramid is always upright in shape. Yeah, these are the three types of pyramids. They are, first of all, let's see the quick recap. In this pyramid of biomass, in case of terrestrial ecosystem, it is always upright. In case of aquatic ecosystem, always inverted. In case of pyramid of number, in terrestrial ecosystem, it is upright. But in case of tree ecosystem, it is always inverted or spindle in shape. In case of pyramid of energy, it is always upright. The pyramid of energy is always upright, remember that. And the energy takes place, only 10% of energy transferred to the next trophic level, which is the Lindemann rule. That is only 10% of energy transferred to one trophic level to the another trophic level. Energy, the remaining energy is lost in the form of heat. Let us come to the importance of ecological pyramid. The importance of ecological pyramid as shown in this, first one will be the feeding of different organisms in different ecosystem, as we seen in the different slides. The feeding patterns we can understand by the ecological pyramids, and the energy transfer, how that energy transfer is taking place from one trophic level to the another trophic level, and the efficiency of energy transfer, how it is taking place, we can understand by the ecological pyramids. And the one thing, this is most important point, that is we can monitor the ecological systems, how the functioning is happening, and is any damage is happening between the different trophic levels, we can easily find it, and we can take the preventive steps for the making it recover. And in case of, what are the limitations of ecological pyramid? More than one organism occupy the different trophic levels. This is the one of the limitation. For example, the top trophic level is occupied by occupied by the peacock. For example, peacock is occupied by the top tropical level, that is feeding upon the different trophic levels. Example, in the primary producers, it feeds upon the different types of food grains also. In secondary trophic level, if any frog or any snake will be there, that also eaten by the peacock. And in tertiary trophic level, the small organisms like rabbit or some of the organisms which are very less in size or very small in energy, they can feed upon that also. So the primary trophic level, secondary trophic level, and tertiary trophic level, the three trophic level, it is taking the food from each trophic level. So this is the one of the limitation of the ecological pyramid. The vital organisms like the saptotrophs are decomposers, which helps in the decomposing of dead organic matter of different organisms which are dying in different trophic levels. That is not given any perfect position of saptotrophs in the ecological pyramidal structure. So this is the one of the major drawback of ecological pyramid, because these saprotrophs with which are decomposers, we if they are not there in this our ecosystem, there is a very lot of problem. There is no mineralization process will take place. There is no nutrient recycling will take place. This is the major role which are playing is that decomposer organisms. But for them only there is no tropic level is given for given in the ecological pyramid. This is the major tropic drawback of ecological pyramids. And one more thing, that the human is also not taking part in case of this ecological pyramid. Human is also not given that what we say position in this ecological pyramid. But the humans comes under the omnivores, which will eat all the type of organisms. So that only we are seeing that in third point, the pyramid applicable only to the simple food chains, only simple type of food chains it will applicable, but for the different and complex food chain it is not applicable. So this is one of the major drawback of or limitation of the ecological pyramid. In case of the pyramid, it will, in case of the relation between the season and climate, we cannot take the information in different all the types of all the seasons, because the specific type of season, there is a breeding season will be there for different organisms, and there is a loss of energy takes place in different tropic levels in different times. So this is also one of the major drawback. In some cases we will take the samples only, we can't take the, in case of biomass we can't take the all the organisms which are present in the aquatic ecosystem, but we will take the small amount of sample and we can analyze that how the biomass count is there in the aquatic ecosystem. This is also sometimes mainly error will occur in many times in different seasons and different types of timings. So this is also one of the major limitation of the ecological pyramid. In and they do not consider the possibility in extents of same species in different level. That's what we discussed in the first point. There is a lot of organisms which take part in the different trophic levels, and the top trophic level also take part in the primary producer level. That means primary consumer level. It may eat the primary consumer or secondary consumer, or it may be the tertiary, or it may be the top quaternary level also. So we can't determine by saying only this will be in only one trophic level. So this is one of the drawback of ecological pyramid. Let us end the session. Thank you so much. This is your Ram Sai. I'll continue the session. Definitely I'll do all the different types of videos. Please subscribe my channel and tap the bell icon and like the session so that it will reach to the more number of people. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.